So you probably won't look like that using VR in your own sim racing rig, at least hopefully not. But welcome back to our simulator rig series brought to you by GTR Simulator. I'm your host Suyong, and today we're going to be talking about one of the biggest debates in sim racing, VR versus monitors. We're putting them head to head to help you decide what's right for your setup. Whether you're a casual weekend driver or a hardcore league racer, this video is for you. Now let's start with immersion. With VR, you're not just racing, it's going to feel like you're actually in the car. You can glance into corners, look at your side mirrors, and feel the depth of the cockpit. You can get a full 360-degree view that naturally follows your head movements. It's incredibly immersive. Now with triple monitors, you're still going to get a wild field of view up to 180 degrees depending on the setup. And for many racers, this is going to deliver a grounded, immersive experience without wearing a full-on headset on your face. But if we're judging on pure immersion, I think VR wins this category. Next up is performance and clarity. VR tends to demand a lot from your PC. To keep it smooth and avoid a motion sickness, you will need to maintain 90 plus FPS per eye, which means you'll likely have to lower your graphics settings even on high-end rigs. Now, on the other hand, triple monitors offer higher pixel density and overall better clarity. It's way easier to spot breaking points, curbs, and opponents when you got 3 ultra-sharp panels in front of you. Sure, they might require a better PC at some point, but visually, monitors win this category. Now, let's talk about comfort. VR headsets can be quite uncomfortable for longer periods of time. They can get warm, they're heavy on your face, and the straps can end up being quite a hassle. You'll end up jumping in and out between races out of discomfort, or you could be a trooper and endure it for the rest of your session, I suppose. Personally, I get motion sickness pretty easily in VR, especially in longer sessions, so that's something to keep in mind if you're sensitive to that too. With monitors, on the other hand, there's no headset, no fogging, and no motion sickness. And yes, you can sip your drink or even check your phone mid-race if you wanted to. Can you drink and drive? Definitely not. We don't condone that here at GTR Simulator. No sir. But on a real note, you definitely can briefly do other things as you drive on your sim. Whether you need to adjust the monitor in the middle of the race or get your cat off your PC, you'll have your eyes available in comparison to VR headsets where your full attention is going to be on the simulation. Monitors win this round. Now let's move on to price. For the price of around $300 to $400, you can get an entry-level VR headset, but you'll most likely need a stronger GPU to keep up. I got a budget recommendations such as the Meta Quest 3S that goes for only $300, along with one of the better standalone VR headsets, the Meta Quest 3, which goes for $500. On the other hand, triple monitors may cost more upfront, especially if you want high refresh rates and others with good specs. Not to mention, you'll probably need mounts and some extra desk space to put them somewhere. It could cost you between $700 to $1,000 for all of them. I got some monitor recommendations in our previous episode regarding the triple monitor setup right here on YouTube. Anyways, it's important to remember that both setups can be tailored to fit your budget though. Depending on what kinds of specifications you're looking for, you can always stay within the budget you decide on. I'd say VR wins this category just for being a tad cheaper than triple monitors. And then we got setup. This is where the frustration kicks in. Just because it's something you do before you have fun, right? VR systems can be a tad tricky. You'll need to set up tracking, calibrate your play space, and adjust the headset every time you use it. It's not as simple as setting it up once and forgetting about it, especially if you move your rig or switch users. Triple monitors, on the other hand, you'll deal with monitor alignment, mounting, cable management, and ensure that you'll have enough GPU ports to work with. But once it's done, it's done. One-time effort, fire it up and go every time. While neither is easy out of the box, triple monitors are more of a set it up, one-time solution. So in terms of pure convenience, monitors win this one for ease of long-term use. So which one should you choose? If you want full immersion, natural head movements, and feeling like you're in the car, VR is going to be unbeatable. But if you want to run longer sessions with better clarity and value convenience, monitors are going to be the way to go. Or sometimes you don't even have to choose between the two. Plenty of sim racers switch between VR and monitors depending on the session. You'll never really know which one you like better unless you try them, so give them both a try at some point. That being said, VR headsets and monitors both have their advantages and disadvantages. Like many things, it's up to you to decide what you want for your setup and what works for you. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you found this helpful, we would love it if you sent over a like, comment, or subscribe to GTR Simulator for more gear tips and racing guides. If you have any questions about VR headsets or anything else, put them in the comments. What would you prefer for your setup?